What I witnessed on my exit from my room to retrieve my property, which was placed intentionally by the USPS criminal, whatever the word, but in the mail terrorist corridor basement. It was placed there. USPS always puts my parcel packages on the porch to stay to the point of what I witnessed. 35 seconds before, 1 minute to 35 seconds before I left the room and started filming, the terrorist had gone into the kitchen. She was in there for less than 2 minutes. She does multiple rounds a day. I don't need to tell the military this. I presume it was the female terrorist, yes. On her way back up, she was loud and proud. What you heard on the film was metal clinking with glass every time she's managing her weapons and her decomposing bodies, which the military knows is up there. All right. I have to say this is gross, but the 2 times I was exposed to the Martini gas, as reported, I took 2 separate poops within 15 minutes of exposure. It's like clockwork. You know, we're dealing with science and toxins. Each time it was a small amount of poop in reaction to being poisoned. It's not like a regular, you know, when you defecate. I don't want to talk about this. It's rather gross, okay? And the poop is green and black. It's the colors green-black, like I've described both times, due to toxic poison exposure. This is really lethal stuff they're playing with here. I'm grateful to God I don't die. I poop, but I do. I poop like on clockwork because, as I said, we're dealing with medical, physical science. Due to toxic poison exposures, some things are going to be predictable once, yeah. So that is definitely happening. I knew that because I'm fucking out of it when I'm exposed, which I have filmed, and I sound a lot better because there is now no gas that I can tell flowing through the house. I'm not fucking high. I'm feeling fine. It was my set time to go get my property, and I was green lighted to film the town's civilians still adamantly supporting this terror cell and the carnage and brutality that it historically, whatever the word, okay? As I have said countless times before, I don't talk about the military. Any moms like that at a play park, which there are no play parks. You need to research this if you don't believe me. There are no play parks here. Any mom at a play park would be so freaked out by the military helicopters here around the clock on S Street. Absolutely no mother would be strolling her children past this house. This is not a safe place to do that. All right? I do not need to argue a case to that. There's way too much spectacle of police and military flying over these places here, these houses, for any local mother to not be aware of that. Not one of them can say they did not know this. When the military talks to you, shows you films, because they film things, this is how they operate, and tells you how long, because I never talked about this, what they did. You will be, if you're not already, you will be shocked that people were still strolling their children past this house. They have been conducting military stuff over these roofs for a very, very long time, and I'm not at liberty to say anything more about it. All right. So we know I've been poisoned. I don't need to say I know. I know I have. Twice today there was 2 booms, or whatever the word of the Martini gas. They did that twice. The terrorist is doing her rounds with her metal and her glass and all this gore and violent offenses. We know that electronic evidence and everything is being used today. And my green light is after this report, I am to go completely and utterly offline until, I don't know. I can put an emoji up if it's a long time. I imagine I will. to let you know I'm okay. We're cruising straight now for the good guys to come in here. Cruising straight to it, okay? I don't report what I have seen. I only report what I'm allowed to report. All right? Any terrorists that are still here that the bad guys haven't got to will be arrested. All right? Just to end this report for the public, this report is to the top cops, but I know it's on the public. So I'm going to speak to the public. When the cops come in here, the good guys, the military, if you didn't already know this, the evidence in this house and all the evidence that these CIA agents and arrests that they've already made, this is historical on a major, major scale, okay? All right. I salute these officers, men and women. That's all I'm going to say. If there's something else I forgot on my report, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to come back and put another one up. It's that serious. There are Iranian military, however this works, that I need to shelter in place from. Okay? There's gas flowing today and it's fucking death camp here. And they're terrorists who know them. I don't know these agents. And everybody knows that. They're terrorists, which is Gwendolyn Ball, William Murray, and these other ones that you've seen on video, and other terrorists that I can't name or remember right off the top of my head, who know them, are under the gun right now. If they think that they're going to sit in this house, make bombs, kill people, cut up bodies, and not be arrested doing it. Okay, the Iranian agents know it's coming. Because of that, I'm telling you now, I'm off the fucking internet. All right, bye.